Alright folks, welcome to some more Titania action. Made a couple of changes to the list. I felt like I was running out of fetchables a little bit too quickly and a little bit too often. So I added another basic, particularly with Springbloom Druid, you run out of basics very quickly. So adding one more basic in place of the third Valakut. I also ended up cutting the Primeval Titan. It was just consistently lackluster. And in the past, in shells like this, since they're printing a Field of the Dead, just Primeval Titan just doesn't cut it in this deck anymore. So much rather play a copy of Tireless Tracker instead. So we're going to be trying this out. Still not sold on Abundant Harvest. Card is like okay, but it's very possible that I should just cut 4 of these, play 1 Path, 1 Call, 1 Knight, and 1 probably the third Valakut actually. As far as the Cyber goes, I cut the Thrawn and some other nonsense, and instead of that, I added a couple of trackers. So I'm gonna try out a little bit of a tracker cyborg plan, see how that works out. A tracker works really well with Titania too. Titania gets back your lands, tracker draws you cards, finds you lands. Lands turn into 5/3. So it's a nice little interaction. They're good friends. They hang out. If you enjoyed the content, of course, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you there for round number 1. Alright, welcome to round number 1. What is this? What is this? I guess I'm gonna keep it. I'm not excited about this hand though. If we miss a land drop, I'm gonna be really sad. Rain and Titania, my wallet is in danger. Isn't Titania pretty cheap? Rain is not. Rain is hella expensive, but I think that Titania is overall pretty cheap. Bucket Fridge, thank you for the follow. I mean, I'm gonna get myself a playset of old border Titanias though. So Gargamel, thank you for the follow. Windswept Heath. What about Gracer, even higher over Abundant Harvest? Probably not. Tried Gracer in the past. Gracer's also pretty bad. This deck really struggles in terms of. That's a good pickup, by the way. This deck really struggles to when it falls behind on cards. So Gracer just does not ever do the thing. Yeah, too bad that you got your Titanias in draft stabs where they are not that great. Hell yeah, there we go. My opponent is living the dream. Mad respect, opponent. Mad respect. I really want to get this knight going because next turn I can sack and I can get a land and I can sacrifice the flagstones to this. If my opponent has a removal spell, I'm gonna be really sad. But missing the land drop, I think I have to try to go for the line that allows me to do the thing that I want to do the fastest. Ghostly Prison, yeah, that resolves. That's fine. AZ Cold Snap, thank you for the follow. Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Okay, my opponent is the hero that I wish I were. We could Sanctuary, yeah, we could, but I'd rather just kill them, you know? I think winning the game it excites me a little bit more, you know? Ghostly Prison resolves. Rexage land win. I mean, this is the cool thing about this this set, right? Is just people now finally have enough tools to, you know, feel like, okay, I can finally go ahead and I can fire off a league with Enchantress, which is like my favorite deck in Legacy or whatever. You know, I can finally do the thing. Did I just miss it? I may be missing lethal. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure out later. Is this enough? Maybe it's enough. Maybe it isn't. Who knows? Impossible to tell. Why don't kill? Seems good. This seems good. That's it. What is CAL? Seems like something I should know about, because I'm a boomer. But back in the day, I played when I was a kid. I played everything in Spanish, so I don't know a bunch of the terminology that people used here in the States. Bacalicio, thank you for the follow. Not 30 yet, so that's why I must know what a cal is. No idea. Enchantress is so close, man. It's brutal. It's brutal how close Enchantress really is. It is truly brutal. Future is now, old man. Getting got. Aster of Kel, thank you for the follow. Okay, that's cute. Oh no. My opponent is missing land drops. Damn it. Now I'm gonna be too tempted to not do this. Lucksack. Opponent confirmed Lucksack. Crazy. The most impressive skill is how we somehow managed to like flood, but with the worst possible lands. I guess the trend continues. We somehow managed to flood the worst possible way. Also, this is not an enchantment creature. This one is, but that one is not. If I apparition this thing, we have Blast Zone. I think I just want to dry it and just make a ton of mana. Can name non-land here. Sure. Okay. So we now take this to 2. Yeah, opponent should play Dryad. This is the best enchantment creature out there. So many triggers. Man, they're drawing a ton of cards. Still less triggers than some Bombardment. Yeah, yesterday when we resolved the freaking... Yesterday when we resolved the thingy against... who was it against? It was against Axis? When we resolved the... can't remember the name of the card. Rally the Ancestors. We resolved the rally. It was great. So I'm holding on to the lands because of Valakut, obviously. So this triggers on cast, this triggers on cast, this triggers on ETB. Good card? Nope. How are we managing to just not draw anything at all? Like even a tracker, like tracker would just completely break this game open because we start drawing a million cards. Eventually we find the Valakut and we go from there. But we're somehow just not able to find anything at all. Cruel reality. Sacrifice a creature, planeswalker. If they play a card, they lose 5. Okay, we found how they win. They make it up to 7 mana apparently. And then they go from there. That's apparently the best win con that the Enchantress deck can put together. Sounds good. Makes sense. Alright. Non-land. Here we go. Yeah. Grinding teeth. Grinding teeth. Wait, do we even have more fetchables? Funny. Very funny. Very, very funny. This just seems fine. I just have to, you know, draw reasonably. Pog. Pog. Who's laughing now? Opponent. My opponent's league was just successful. My opponent can go to the next deck and saying, you know what? It was worth it. Everything was worth it. Oh no, not Ghostly Prison. Not Ghostly Prison. I wonder why that card is still in their deck. I thought we had successfully shown them how bad this card was against us. Stopping the zombie tokens. It's good. Is it good against Titania? Is it good against Titania? I mean, that is 5 damage. That is 10 damage. That is Gideon's intervention. Okay. So they're gonna aim Valakut, I guess? Sure. And now we pivot and we kill them with our Reclaimer boys. I guess that we just play a knight. Pretty unlucky, if you asked me. Pretty unlucky, if you asked me. Totu Fito, thank you for the follow. Can we set up 1 turn lethal here? We may be able to set up 1 turn lethal. Depending on what my opponent does here. Beginning of your turn, if your permanent we control left the battlefield this turn, reveal the top card of your library. If it's permanent card, you put it to the battlefield. Otherwise, you may put it on the bottom of your library. Sithis Harvest Hand. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I get Ghost Squatter, we're fine. My opponent has the chump block. Steal 2 turn clock. There's an argument for Ghost Squatter in there on my turn, so I don't turn on the 8 from the Cow Revolt. Still fine. Are you sure you want to do it on the same land, opponent? Are we sure about that? 4, 2, 3, 4. So we play land. Force the jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Force the jump. Goes quarter that. No idea why I did this right now. Probably doesn't matter. You get to activate, go with Blast Zone. You're looking for a card complete? No. I think that card is not gonna be good. No. This is the problem with the Enchantress deck, right? It's just like we drew like shit. We did not draw well. We found 3 spells in the entire game, and it was just enough to win because it was just bad. It's always the problem with this kind of deck. It just falls just a bit too bad, which is really unfortunate. Like I feel like you could have given this deck Argothian Enchantress and it would be a little bit closer, but like it would probably still not be good enough. Anyway, so it's a fun deck. It's a lot of fun. See you for the next round. Welcome to round number 2, and yes, I am interested in this. How can I know if this is the best Titan deck if I'm not playing Titans? Did you look at the deck list? Because I mean, I doubt that this is gonna be the best Titan deck. I like my Titan decks to play the card Primeval Titan, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Rutilio, I actually have not thought about how to update Black Ring Karn. I have not thought about, like, there's just so many cards that have been previewed and they are just so impactful. Like I could honestly, I could even see something like, instead of Black Ring Karn, something like Black White Karn because of Vindicate. Like I could definitely see something like that, for example. The Heartless, it's very untested and probably very bad, so play it at your own risk, but it's this. Take a screenshot real quick, then we go back. Damn! Okay. Like that. It's a pretty good draw there. We may be playing against some Dead Guy Ale style deck. No Dredgeland? No. The Dredgeland is just too bad. If you want a Doughty, I have a Doughty for you. We rare drafted really well today. We rare drafted really well. Vindicate is fucked up. Vindicate is fucked up right there. Holy shit. Wow. That's a fucked up Vindicate. Holy shit. Holding on to the call for now, mostly because there's no reason for us to do anything. And then we just go get Titania. Also, I messed this up. I should have played Radiant Fountain. That was a mistake. I guess it doesn't matter. Sure. Titania, come to me. Don't Thoughtseize me. Don't you dare Thoughtseize me. Well, that was... Whew. Youch. Can we do another one? Nope. How did I even have access to this card even? Him dude in common. Those are terms and conditions that I shall accept. Careful with Solitude. There's no way my opponent's deck can support Solitude, right? I don't think that there's no way that you can build a deck that can support both Grief and Solitude. Particularly because Solitude is just kind of bad to hardcast. Tracker better than Titan. Tracker is just better than Titan in this deck, period. Tracker is just a better card in this deck. That's just what it is. There are decks, yeah, but not this one. This sucks because I'm just gonna fetch all my basics. I don't like that, but like this is beating me down pretty quickly. I guess I can just path it, so it's fine. Solitude. I guess it was. Elizabeth did get a nice little 2-for-1. Solitude, pitching, Solitude. Why wouldn't they just hardcast? Like they would have a 3-2 lifelink in play. But wait, there's more? Sure. Um, does my opponent know that they can just card cast this thing? That's cute. This is bigger than this Solitude. That's funny. That's such a bad draw. God damn it. Pog. Removal. Nope. All right, so this Tireless Shark card looks pretty good. Let's play. Let's play more of that card, I guess. What else? Nah, I think that's it. Can cut this. It's gonna be a grinding matchup, so probably get rid of that. Path seems okay. Like, it doesn't seem insane or anything, but it's just fine. Operation's fine as a 1 after 2 or 4, though I'm not even sure what I'm pitching to. The thing is that I don't know if my opponent has access to, like, Ashiok, stuff like that, so I don't think I want to, straight up just cut the... I want to straight up cut the apparition. They totally have, like, the big equipment for sure. Yep. And yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I feel like this equipment is really good against this kind of deck, but the second that you talk about, like, if this was a fatal push deck, like, I just push your Stoneforge and you have a 7-drop in hand. Kali, not when you're trying to cast Elvish Reclaimer. Another Triad is not bad. Solitude. Yeah, that draw was not beatable, right? We have not seen the nut draw from them here. We have not seen turn 1 Grief into Ephemerate into take like triple Thoughtseize here. Let's see if we see it here. Okay. This is not good. This is not good at all. This is not good at all for us. Falling behind really quickly. That Scholar kind of doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess if they don't have an Ephemerate for this, we could be in okay shape. Have I ever matched up against the Control Freak? Yeah, it sounds like a reasonable username, so. Kind of sucks. Fuck. I'm thinking that I can go get Sanctuary. And I can also path my own dude. I think I'm gonna path my own dude. Look, a land. Can't believe it. Can't freaking believe it. Okay. I mean, if we find a land at the top, we're probably looking really good. God damn it, man. Oh, it's so ridiculous. We have like 30 lands. God. I think that I have to crack a clue and find the land. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose. This is... This is unbearable. This is unbearably frustrating. All right, the deck really gave up on us right there. I feel like we could have. This game was winnable. This game was definitely winnable, and then just never found the freaking land. All right, see you for the next one. Here we are for round number 3. Let's see if we can hit some land drops this time around. Solitude is a pretty nutty card. I mean, Solitude wasn't really the nutty card. It was Vindicate. I mean, I guess it wasn't really Vindicate. It was just me not finding land drops. Like, if I had found land drops, it would have been fine. Uh-oh. So that's probably Twiddle Storm. That's pretty good. That was that was a pretty good. That's a pretty good workaround, I guess. Have I tried anything with Oneth and Titania? No, I have not. I'm okay with cantrip. 1 mana to draw a card seems acceptable to me. Is this a 1-turn clock? Swing for 3. Next turn, swing for 13. Yeah, that's exactly lethal. Sweet. Sounds exactly lethal to me. I guess I can use Twiddle to tap one of my dudes. They can use Twiddle to tap one of my dudes, and that would mess me up. So I guess oh, they're YOLOing, I guess. Okay. Here we go. Do your worst, opponent. Obviously, game 1, this matchup is just really bad for us. This matchup is really, really bad for us. Things get better post board. Over. This is good. These are good. This is good. This is good. This is good. This go out. Talus Tracker. Closed quarter. I guess Titania is just fine. Spring Moon can probably go. All right, second round. This looks fine. Turn 1 Reclaimer. Love to see it. We have an option now to go turn 2 Explore plus second Reclaimer, or for us to go just hold up Reclaimer activation. Yeah, for sure. They've just pass. So the only issue with this is that if we refund a land, then next turn we're just kind of time walking ourselves, or if my opponent answers the Reclaimer, we may be in trouble. So I cannot die to Pith. Unless my opponent also answers the Reclaimer. Which I guess they can just tap it for the turn even. A Coin Truth. Sure. A Coin Truth should probably be game, right? Although I guess they can use one Twiddle to tap my Reclaimer, and then they use another Twiddle to go off. The good thing is that if they fizzle, they lose. All right. Cross fingers. Hope this is good. Is my Bojuka plan good enough, opponent? Looks like it may not be. Actually, Underworld Reach is kind of messed up in that deck. Wish Claw. Yeah, I guess we're gonna die. Man, it's so brutal to get turn 3'd. So brutal to get turn 3'd like this. This matchup is rough though. Finally. Alright, my opponent finally figured out a way to kill me, and I died. Wow, they almost whiffed! Wow, they almost whiffed. I mean, they had the wish claw, so they probably were not gonna whiff, but they were kind of close. Alright, see you for the next round. Alright, welcome to round number 4. 0 Titans is brave. When Titan is terrible in your deck, it's a lot easier to feel okay with with playing no Titans. What cuts for Saga? No, I don't know. I mean, I shared the list the other day. I don't know where the video is. All right. Okay. There. What does Yabimaya do for Amulet? Fixes your mana for Castle. I think my opponent has just fallen into the trap. My opponent has fallen into the trap of wanting to bring back Shardless BUG. But imagine there's a list in non-trivial percentage you want to curve Dryad into Titan. Yes, but in those situations, curving Dryad into Titania is just the same thing. And I'd rather just have more Titanias instead of more Titanias instead of Titans. I mean, build a deck, test it. If you like how it plays out, like play it with Primeval Titans and see how it goes. But I tried it. I've put in the time. I put in the work. I play the games. I play those games, and then like those games, just Primeval Titan was bad, so made sense for me to cut it. I can only speak of my own experience. You can do whatever you want. It's cool. It's acceptable. Yeah, my opponent is definitely playing Shardless BUG. So the issue that I have with playing the Shardless BUG deck is that, like, let's see what my opponent cascades into. Like, yeah, sure, they cascade into a Goif. That's the high end of what this Shardless is capable of doing. Like, that's one of the best things my opponent could have done, right? The thing is that in Legacy, when this deck was a thing, your fail rate was cascading into a Brainstorm. That's it. That's pretty solid fail rate. How's the review of Knight? Better than Primeval Titan. I can confirm that part. Actually, so I want to do this right now. And I'm going to do the first activation right here. The reason for this is my opponent's going to be drawing Ancestral. They're going to be drawing 4 this turn, which is pretty good. But by doing that, my opponent cannot kill one of my Reclaimers in response to their activation. So I guarantee that I'm going to get to sack both Flagstones by doing that. The following 3 cards were getting nuked from Modern, and you could save only one. Which one would it be? Titania, Titan, or Reclaimer? You're killing me! Micro, why would you ask me that? I'm gonna have nightmares now. I guess I would probably just keep Primetime. Yeah, it just has to be Primetime. Oh, bad. No, he's fine. He's fine. Just the Mind Sculptor, better than no. Just the Mind Sculptor, better than no. Just the Mind Sculptor, better than no. Just the Mind Sculptor. So if I draw a land, I think I'm going for Dryad. And oh, they're tapping out? Oh, please. Oh, please do. You're gonna tap out for me, opponent? To suspend an Ancestral Vision! That's so cute! Aww. That's so cute, opponent. Aww. They suspended a vision, chat. Now, I mean, I guess that they can have the new card, right? That's their only out. So if they have subtlety, maybe we play a game here. And if they don't have subtlety, it's actually GG's. Oh, whoops. I mean, not that it matters, but it just doesn't matter at all. But I misclicked. I wanted to get another allocate. Whatever. Email lets you not sack your stuff, so you can do it once you play Titania. Same thing for fetchlands, for Valakut. Trucker seems great. Raminap seems fine. Druid can go. Probably just cut the path straight up. Not going after the creatures again. Who am I anymore? Who am I anymore? To be fair, I respect what my opponent's trying to do. I did enjoy the Shardless BUG deck a lot back in the day. I did like that deck a lot. I did really like that deck. GG's the Mind Sculptor better than no. GG's the Mind Sculptor better than no. Oh, Thoughtseize. Okay. How many Abimayas? The perfect number. They can steal my Titania? How? You love to see it. You love to see it. What is the perfect number? 1. Pereira Berti. Thank you for the follow. If you want me to see a deck list again, you can do so by submitting the you can submit the channel point thing. The loneliest number, indeed. One is the loneliest number that ever was. Dun, 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 dun. Just looks so bad, man. It really looks bad. They missed the land drop, and this card does not help you hit land drops. Oh, that knight result just like that. Yikes. And this is the key interaction, right? We can now sacrifice flagstones to the Knight of the Reliquary. That's the reason. That's the big boon that this card does for this deck. I would like more lands, please. Always kill the Ice Fang there. It's just tight gameplay. See you for the next one. Alright. Last round of the day. Keep this hand, of course. Strong set, think it will follow. Is that you, Todd? Weren't you changing your... I saw that you wanted to change your username. Is that true? Yeah, but you haven't figured out what yet, yeah. Names are tough, man. Names are tough. Big Red or OK Kaboomer. OK Kaboomer is pretty cool. I like OK Kaboomer. I'm assuming this just has to be... This just has to be some form of like Emrakul deck. Okay, so they did have the bolt. That sucks. I'm gonna say no land. Damn it. Try to look for Solitude. Knight was a really good draw. If only I could sack these flagstones, right? So that's basically like not drawing a card. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go for name elemental. If they have another please don't have a bolt or snapcaster. Fuck. Yeah, we're probably dead now. That's really bad. And our hand is just nothing. I don't think that we could. I don't think that with these draws, I don't think that we could just win this game in a realistic way. Yikes. So now we lose. God damn it, man. That really sucks. That really, really sucks. Yeah, we're just gonna die probably next turn. The little Knight of the Reliquary that could, I guess. So at least the good thing is that my opponent's gonna kill me pretty quickly. Just pass the Emrakul. Yeah, that's the line. We found it. We found it. At least we have removal for the Emrakul. What are the chances they're playing Blood Moon? Probably not very high. It's possible, but probably not very high of a chance. I don't like this card. I don't like this card. Maybe I'm just being stupid, but like it's just kind of awkward in the curve. Just doesn't really fit in the curve. Swing for one. Go. You gotta mean it, you know? You gotta mean it. Donnie with the 2-1 sub. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold, Donnie. 13 months. Catching me at the end of the long day is poggers. Nice. Welcome, Donnie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One, two, three. I always want to see something cool. So I can play Knight here. But Knight dies to Bolt. I'm just gonna go for Titania, I think. I honestly don't think that I have a reasonable path to victory here. Knight just dies to Lightning Bolt. There's no Titan in the deck. Nope. Is that something cool, Donnie? Is that the something cool that you wanted to show me? Thank you so much, Donnie. Welcome all of you folks to the Primetime Stronghold. Courtesy of Donnie. Thank you so much for a ridiculous amount of donations. 50 tier 1 subs? Wow. That's a lot of tier 1 subs. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Donnie. This is incredible. You dodged. Somehow some folks dodged it. Some real troopers over there. So this is lethal, and this means that the Emrakul doesn't kill me. So we're gonna go with this. This forces my opponent to have Cryptic Tap. If they have Cryptic Tap draw plus Bolt, then we're gonna lose. So that's gonna be sad, but. Alright, I'm not gonna go through all of the names, but all of you, welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, folks. Thank you so much, Donnie, for. And Jeff Cat. Whoever dodged now wasn't dodged anymore. All of you. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, we're dying. Oh. Well. We're dying to an Emrakul. We're dying to an Emrakul, but it just doesn't matter because nothing matters. And, jeez. Wow. Thank you so much, folks. That's too many names, Donnie. That's just way too many people. I love how Evan is in there. I love how Everos is just randomly in there, just hanging out. Love to see it. Too good at dodging. Say their names. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up the YouTube video, which didn't go so well this second time around. I still think this deck is cool. It kind of gave up on us a little bit. I don't think I did not like this card very much, to be honest. It was just awkward. Like you were just like rolling the dice, hoping to see the fact that you have no no agency over what you get here. It just doesn't quite work for a deck like this, which is looking for very specific pieces in order to get there. So I think that this card is just not gonna do it. I'm probably going to am I even gonna continue testing this card, because what I can do is I can do this, whoops, not that, this, and the third Valakut. So I can do something like this, and then that frees up a cyber slot. We can play probably like another relic or something like that. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I'm not feeling the cantrip. It just didn't work. Like a bunch of times, like I was paired against a control deck and I cast it, and then I found the path to exile. You know, it's just like I don't want that. Like I want the other thing. You know. Anyway, it's. I didn't like the card, so I think the next time I'm gonna be trying just something like that, not playing the cantrip. It's a little bit awkward, doesn't quite do the thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't have endurance just yet, so maybe I can figure it out. But I think that this shell is powerful. I think that this shell is very powerful. I'm gonna continue messing around with it. I may have time for another league even, so I may just go for it and just try to get another league. But that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.